a smooth and sturdy region of the vast underground network. The crystalline caves tend to come in fairly compact sizes and feature a variety of crystal formations. The region's description states that the crystals are made out of worthless silicate so the employees wouldn't waste their time collecting it. A total of 4 different quartz formations can be found in the caverns. The most traditional formation includes a very lengthy one, often found in small clusters. A circular formation of quartz, somewhat resembling an opening of a portal, a pink-colored spiky cluster of crystals, and a star formation of teal-colored crystals. Its texture greatly resembles that of dense biozone. Alongside the quartz, a tilted white crystal can form, at times comes in huge clumps covering an entire room. The most deadly crystal is known as the electrocrystal, mostly coming in groups which transmit volatile lightning-like arcs between other electrocrystals. Whenever a dwarf or creature comes into contact with the arc, their movement will be greatly hindered and they'll experience intense electrical shock. A much more helpful formation is the glowing crystal, illuminating parts of the cave with soothing ambient lighting. Something that's equally as harmless but the reverse of soothing is the walleye, further adding to the puzzle of its true origin point. Perhaps walleye is a native of crystalline caverns and has spread to radioactive exclusion zone. Or crystalline used to be a much larger region and over time a chunk of it was greatly irradiated, hence the exclusion zone part of that biome's name. The two regions do indeed share some similarities, from the tough to break terrain to the crystal formations, and even the terrain color palette is pretty similar. Or more conspiratorial, for all we know, Hoxies could be a lot more alive than we realize. I did locate an informational tape about the walleye. Perhaps it'll make it just a bit less perplexing.
The caverns here are filled with these crystals that are mostly useless, but there's something about this place. You know the eyes in the wall? When I scan them with my laser pointer, it shows me readings similar to a helix in the radioactive exclusion zone not too far from here, which is the same as the cube. Crystalline, Caverns, C. You know what also starts with C? That's right, the cube. Look, I'm not saying they're connected, but they're definitely connected. I mean, I'm here a lot, and I find a lot of these artifacts. That's not a coincidence, right? If you have any cubes and want to share them, call this number, we can exchange details. Oh, and for the love of Crackle, don't
It was too good to be true. The confusion about the walleyes persists. A non-crystal formation that also seemingly emerges from the ground is the mineral chimney. Getting up close to the chimney, a faint sound of something burning can be heard. It inexplicably resembles that of burning wood. On occasions, it can rain heavily in the caverns, impairing the dwarf's vision. While this is yet another biome that isn't as puzzling, one does have to wonder how did all these crystals form. One could speculate that at some point in the planet's lifetime it was almost entirely enveloped in magma. Or rather, just this region alone. Perhaps regions such as magma core were more prominent in the upper layers of the planet's crust. Whatever the case, crystalline caverns most definitely have a certain beauty to it. Since it's a less volatile region, it all the more encourages leisurely exploration. Without a doubt, it gets an A on my tier list.